Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It feels good to be back. I'll be teaching you how to make this stylish, beautiful turban. As you can see, my model is so happy wearing it. I'll be teaching you how to make it. It's so beautiful. You can wear it to church, to mosques, for your daily activities. It's very, very beautiful. So I use scuba for this tutorial. Let's get to work. So on this part, I'll be using 21 inches because I want it firm. It stretches, so it's plus or minus the earth size, but averagely it's 21 inches for an adult size, and the length I'll be using 19 because I want it to have folds. So when I fold it, the fuller the finer, the fuller the better. So that is why I'm using 19. Yours could be more, yours could be less. Yours could be less, I mean. So on this part, I'm going to weave it using the overlocking machine so that it will retain the stretch, so that it can still stretch. If I use straight sewing, it will lock the stitches and it won't stretch. So this is the reason why I would use overlocking machine. Do you understand? So I'll be doing that, and once it's done, you'll see it. Let me do it. So now I use the overlocking machine, so you can see it's neatly done. That's the band size. So I'll be taking 1 inch fold up. I'll fold it over for the band. You don't have to attach any band. It's part of the calculation. That's why I used 19. So I'll fold this over with 1 inch and pin it down. You can see the way I'm doing it. I'm pinning it down so that it will be equal on all the side. This is the front part. This is where the band is. We are creating the band as you can see it right now. So I'm pinning it so that it will secure the lines, and everything will be neat and I won't have to lose it and do it again. So the pin will make it stay while I take it back to the overlocking machine. I hope you're getting it. Yes, we are almost there. So this is what I'm talking about. Can you see it? It's neatly done actually. So I'm trying to be careful. You can see it's straight. So I'll go ahead now to the overlocking machine and weave that straight line. Can you see that? The folded one and the edge we weaved. So I'll be doing them together. So by the time I do that, I open it, then you see that I now have a band. So let's go. You can see that the folded part and the one we weaved already, can you see? I picked them together. Can you see that? Can you see that? So I picked them together as one and they are neatly done. Can you see? So the stretchy part of the fabric will still stretch. Do you understand? Yes, it's still stretch because we need every part of this fabric to be stretchy so that it could still size someone if the head is bigger or if you have a fuller hair. Yeah. So can you see that? We're just going to press that with a pressing iron, and that's our band. So you fold it into two and you have the center front and the center back. Can you see that? Yes. Have you subscribed? Okay. So you use your weaving machine to do that. You could curve it. You could just follow it as angular as it is. So can you see now that I've weaved it? Yeah, with the serger machine. To call it serger, overlocking, whatever. So you do it and you leave a space of 1 inch. Of about 1 inch. Yours could be more or less. So you leave a space of about 1 inch. Can you see that? That's at the center front end. So now I made a band of 2 inch. I folded it and I weaved it because every part must be stretchy. So it's the band that we'll now use like this now. Well, what I want to do is, okay, let me just turn it first. Okay, so you can see I turned it. You can see it's so neat. We did not use straight sewing machine, remember? So it's so neat now. And what I will do next is at the center front, the space we left behind, I will insert the band at the center front to the hole we left of about 1 inch. So I'll bring it out Yes, you can see I folded it between the band, and I'm going to run the serger, the overlocking machine through it. It's the same anyways. Can you see that? So I'll do that carefully. It's done now. So I'll turn the joint parts inside so that it won't show the outside. So that I will have a very clean and cool job there. So you set the pleats the way you want it. You do it gently. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I have loads of tutorial coming your way. You can make a request under the comments. What do you want me to upload next? So you could twist your turban just the way I did it just now, but I want my own flat. You could just be creative with it. You can play around it and just do it the way you want. So this is where I want my own. You can see I didn't twist it, but I already showed you how you can twist it if you want. So I'm trying to set the pleats here. You pleat it as desired. So you can see that I did that already. Yes, you can see that. So on the center back where the joining is, you pleat it. Can you see that? Can you see that? So you pleat it, you secure it with either a thread and a needle, or you sew elastic. You can sew elastic. Yes, you can use an elastic. You can use thread and needle like I did here. I use thread and needle. And you can see it's so neat. So I love it already. So you can put applique, what have you. Pleat it. Just be stylish with it. Just plait it the way you want. You can see it's beautiful already. Yeah, a turban is ready. So you can go ahead and add beads, stones, applique. You can even put a bow at the center of the band. Yes, you can do that like the one in the picture that you saw on the thumbnail. So you can just do it like that. Just be creative. I trust your creativity. So do that. You can wear it to church, to anywhere. You can see how I styled it here in the with a blue mini boo boo. I also have the yellow that I added the applique to it. So thank you for watching. Subscribe. It is free. Thank you.